Hey guys, so today we are doing a chatty get ready with me. So I already have like my foundation on and I did my eyebrows because I always say this, that it takes me forever to do my eyebrows because my face is uneven, my eyebrows are uneven, I have very little eyebrows and it's just a pain, so yeah. Anyways, I figured I'd give you guys like a catch up on like what's been going on with me because I don't think I've done one of these in a little bit. So I'm going out tonight with a friend of mine. We're going to go see an 80s cover band play. Should be fun. I'm going to try to like do my hair like a little bit, I don't know, wavy-ish. I haven't done it like this in a while just because, I don't know. I kind of like feel like it was damaging to my hair because I put a lot of product in it and then like teased the crap out of it. So I don't know, we'll see. Maybe try to do like some 80-ish type makeup, but it's pretty hard with this hair color because I feel like I can't use like a lot of eyeshadows that like I would normally use, like for like an 80s look, like you know, like a really pink color or like a blue, like a baby blue color, or like neon green. You know what I mean? Like I just feel like when I try to do those colors, it looks weird because of my hair color. So I mostly stick to like grays and like blacks and like reddish colors if I do my makeup, but I don't know, maybe I'll do like a little bit of pink, so we'll see what happens. I'm not really gonna like say what products I'm using because this is basically just to talk about what's going on with me, and I'll try not to make this video like super long because I feel like people get sick of listening and like don't stick around for the whole video when people make like, you know, like 20-minute videos or whatever. So we were already off to a bad start. I already forgot to, I usually put like tape here to help like with like, you know, like the drag down of eyeshadow, but whatever. Anyways, if you guys have been following me for a while, you know that I've been having a tough time because I've been going through a divorce. It's been over a year now, and I can finally say as of the beginning of May, I am officially divorced. So, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, like, it must be such a relief. I'm like, it's not a relief because, you know, there's still stuff ongoing, and, you know, like my plan in life was never to be divorced. I never wanted to have my life end up this way. Like you marry somebody because you want to be with them for the rest of your life because you see something special in that person and you click and you think they're the one for you, but I don't know, a lot of times people can be misled or the person changes or you both change and it's just not the same anymore. So I will say it's very sad. I'm not like, woohoo, I'm divorced, I'm so happy. Like, not like that at all. Like, I wasn't like that for like, really even for like 1 second, like at all. My main concern is just my son because we still have to raise our son together, which I think has been going pretty well because I feel like, I don't know, I mean for me, my son is my number one priority, and I would deal with anything just, you know, just so he has a happy life. I don't know, it's weird because I feel like, and I shouldn't, you know, I'm not gonna like, I'm not trying to diss anybody or anything like that, but until you're a parent, I don't think that you'll ever like know that feeling. I mean, sometimes people feel that way about like their significant other, I guess, but like for my son, like, I don't know, like I just, it's the thought that like you basically live for them, you know what I mean? To make them happy and to give them whatever you can in life. And like I would die for my son, like in an instant. I would. So I don't know. Not trying to get off on a morbid streak here, but yeah. So basically, we have to raise our son together, and I'm hoping that goes well because my son is just, He's amazing. He's so smart. He's so sweet and loving, and I just want him to have a really good and happy life, and that's basically bottom line. I don't know. I'm like looking around. I don't know what to do for eyeshadow. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyways, so that's basically all I'm gonna say about my divorce. I don't really want to talk about it. Not right now, anyways. I don't really feel like it's necessary to get into stuff about it. So that's that. I'm officially divorced. So you guys know, because I know a lot of you have been along with me on like this journey and have been really supportive of me, and I really appreciate it. So I just want to thank you all for that. You know, like I have a bunch of you that I talk to like outside of just like YouTube commenting. I talk to like personally and like you know, like over like voice messages or text or whatever. So yeah, I love you guys. I feel like I haven't really talked about that much, but we're already on like 7 minutes, so I'm gonna try to like go a little bit faster. What else has been going on with me? As far as my medical stuff, I have been like so sick, like constantly, like literally like all the time. I'm just sick. And I'm getting sick of it. I'm getting sick of being sick. I constantly have like a virus. Like right now I'm like stuffed up. I have a sore throat. I was like debating on even whether or not to go out, but like I've been stuck in the house for like literally like ever. And I just want to get out of here because I'm literally sick every month with something. And I know that my son, you know, he gets sick a lot because of school and there's like germs and stuff, but I don't know. I just feel like it's very strange. I feel like something's wrong with me. I know my immune system's lacking because I have the chronic Lyme disease, and it obviously causes a lot of problems for me as far as like getting sick and like having energy and all that stuff. So besides that, with health, I'm tired all the time, like worse than I have been. I don't know if it's because of the virus stuff or just in general, but I'm on medication, if you guys don't know, for anxiety and depression. It's mostly for anxiety because I don't really feel like I have depression. I just have like stress. I have, you know, because of like the whole divorce and stuff like that, I had stress and anxiety, but I never really had depression. Like I wasn't like, I never felt like hopeless, you know what I mean, really? I just felt like, I don't know, like stressed out and like all worked up. Sorry if I'm like sniffling because I can't help it. Anyways, so yeah, so I asked my doctor, I'm like, you know, is there something else that I can take? Because literally like I'm tired all the time. Like, is it my anxiety medication doing it? And I'm also on medication for my headaches because I have chronic headaches. So I'm on medication for that, and that medication is also used for anxiety and depression, I think, as well. But it can also be used for headaches. It's called nortriptyline. So I'm on nortriptyline and I'm on citalopram, which is the generic version of Celexa. So my doctor was like, yeah, we can try putting you on something else and see. So I literally just started Lexapro, which is basically in the same category as Celexa, but I think it's supposed to have less side effects. So we'll see what happens. I just hope my anxiety just doesn't get worse because of it, like if it doesn't work as good for me. And I spoke to the doctor who's at the headache clinic, and they lowered my dosage of nortriptyline to see if that would also help with like my sleepiness, like tiredness or whatever. So we'll see what happens. You know, I'm just worried about having panic attacks. That's my main thing. That's like what I dread the most because I just feel so out of control when I have those. It's like the worst feeling. And I know a lot of people can talk themselves out of panic attacks. I, however, cannot. I've never been able to. So, you know, I have like other medication I take, Ativan, that's supposed to help you come down from that. So I don't know. See what happens. So that's that as far as like my medication and stuff like that. Let me, if you guys are on like Lexapro, let me know. I think it's called like E-citalopram or a citalopram or something like that. It's just basically citalopram with like an E in front of it. As a generic version of it. Just let me know, and like let me know how you guys have been doing on it. Like, has it helped you? Have you had like a bad outcome from taking it? Eventually I would like to completely be off of medication. I don't know if that day will ever come. I don't know if it's possible, just because my issue doesn't stem just from having normal anxiety. Mine's like a lot of like visual issues because of the Lyme disease and neurological damage that it did. So I have freakouts because of that. So I don't know if I'll ever be able to be off of it. I mean, I would really like to, but I don't know if that's ever gonna happen. As far as my channel, like my YouTube channel, I feel like I've been doing pretty good as far as like getting more subscribers. So if any of you guys are new, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. I just try to make stuff that's fun to watch and like not necessarily just be like, I don't know, like depressing. I feel like this Get Ready With Me is like talking about like depressing or like, you know, like medical stuff is not too uplifting. But usually like I try to do like fun vlogs or talk about like music or movies and stuff like that. Just like fun stuff. Just because, I don't know, it's better to be like uplifted than like taken down, you know? I don't know, I try not to have negativity really on my channel. Sometimes it's hard when like stuff will bother me, but I don't know. I'm only human after all. Besides, I'm sorry if I seem out of breath. It's because it's hard to breathe and talk at the same time because of my sinuses. So I get like that a lot. Plus I have a breathing issue where I become out of breath very easily. That still has not been sorted out. I don't know if it ever will be, but yeah, that's where we're at. And what else? Oh, my channel. Yeah, so if there's any kind of like content that you guys do want to see, just like leave a comment down below. I also have my Patreon, which is basically like you can request stuff. And I know I've been like slacking on my Patreon, but like I've literally just been going through a lot with everything, as you guys know. I had to move my ring light a little bit closer. So it's just been difficult to make content for both things, you know what I mean? But eventually, like, I will get that back up and going. I promise. I have somebody that monitors my channel now, like my comments and stuff like that, because I'm just not dealing with people's craziness and like bullshit. So I basically just have somebody monitor my comments and like filter out like any like hateful speech or like harassment or like bullying or anything like that, and then they're just instantly blocked. So if you're one of those people and you leave a comment, I'm not even gonna see it, so don't even bother, because you'll just be instantly blocked. So I don't know. Just move on with your life, I guess, or get a life. Indeed, get a life. Besides that, just trying to like have, you know, a fun time this summer with my son. I'm gonna try to take him on vacation to Niagara Falls in Canada. I think that'll be fun. And then, I don't know, something else, like a water park or something maybe, because I know he likes those. I think I'm gonna sign him up for swim classes because he likes swimming. So I think he'll really enjoy that. I mean, I asked him and he was like, yeah, so that'll be fun. And what else? Going back to like my divorce or whatever, I know like a lot of you guys have been with me for a while, and you probably have noticed that like I never really spoke about my ex, or he was never in really like any of my videos or anything like that. And that's because he really hated social media, and like he hated YouTube, he hated me doing it, so it was really difficult. So I just would basically just keep him out of it, and I would try to do it when he wasn't around so that like he wouldn't get like angry about it, and you know, there'd be some kind of fighting about it and stuff like that. So, you know, so you guys really didn't know much about my relationship because I never talked about it really. I really didn't say that much, or I try to keep it as vague as possible. But I know that me and my ex have been like going through this divorce, I said, for like over a year now. But in fact, like we haven't been in a relationship for like 4 years prior to that. So like a total of 5. And what I mean by not in a relationship, like sleeping in separate bedrooms. I slept in the spare bedroom. No intimate interaction for 4 years. Just no, I don't know, like connection whatsoever. It was just like 2 people living in a house together taking care of our son, because that was my main focus, was to take care of my son. And I just kind of like, you know, didn't focus on the relationship, so that you guys just didn't even know about it, you know what I mean? But yeah, so contrary to what people may think, we weren't happily married up until a year ago. It just wasn't like that. Yeah, so in the meantime, I had started talking to somebody, and they have become like the biggest like support that I've ever had in my life. The nicest person that like I've literally ever met. Just like most selfless person I have met. Somebody that accepts me for who I am. And like that's really all that I have ever wanted in my life, is for somebody to accept me for who I am and not judge me and not try to change me, because you're gonna try to change somebody in a relationship, it's never gonna work. Never. And if you try to live up to somebody else's standards, it's never gonna work, because you'll always feel like you're not adequate enough. But yeah, so I met somebody, known them for a while. First we were friends, and it's turned into something more. So I'm happy to say now, out in the open, that I am seeing somebody, and they will probably be in some of my upcoming videos at some point, so you'll see them, and you know, I'll introduce them, and you can get to know them or whatever, and yeah, all that good stuff. So basically, we're already at 20 minutes. There's gonna be some editing, and I'm sure that it'll be cut down a little bit, but I'm gonna stop for now, because I don't really have much more to say. That was just an update on like all my medical stuff, my relationship stuff, and my home stuff or whatever. And I'm gonna like finish my whole look. I will show you guys, and then that'll be the end of the video, so I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, so here is the finished look. You know, I got the pink eyeshadow, the sparkly pink lipstick. This, I'll show you the bottom half in a second. Yeah, that's it. My room is a mess, don't mind. Here's the skirt. I'm just gonna wear some black heels. That's it. So thank you guys so much for chatting with me. If you have any questions, you can leave them down below in the comment section. And if you have an experience with Lexapro, like I asked, please leave me a comment on that. Let me know how you guys are doing, health-wise. And that's all I got. So until next time, stay dark, my friends, and I will talk to you guys later.